The one question that the family and the public wanted to know is why. Although we've collected all of the evidence that was available to us for this crime, a crime where the shooter died at the scene, we may never know the answer to why. Investigators attempted to gather information about every aspect of the shooter's life. I'll summarize our main findings. In this process, we interviewed acquaintances, employees, and family members. We obtained records from hospitals and schools, and we seized evidence from his home. We followed his digital footprints, reviewed his phone records, and analyzed his electronic devices. Our investigation concludes that the shooter had an extensive history of mental health issues, first documented in 1996. His background details chronicle a troubled individual who is clinically treated for violent acts against himself and an outward expression of violent thoughts. The shooter did not have a criminal record. He first came into contact with the Toronto Police Service in 2010 when officers transported him to a hospital for mental health evaluation following an incident involving self-harm at school. The investigation found that the shooter was not affiliated with any radical ideologies, hate groups, or terrorist organizations. He also never applied for, nor was granted a firearms license.
At the end of the day, the only person, as I said, that knows why he did what he did is no longer with us. And for our purposes as investigators, that's the start point for me. The young man dies, and then we work backwards. And when we work backwards, we work through the minutes, the hours, the days, the weeks, the months. As silly as that sounds, this is why you're seeing this report, or how you will be seeing this report. That's why we know so much about his background. But I can tell you this about Mr. Hussein. The day in question, through all the people that we've spoken to, the people that he works with his family, was no different from any other day. That is to say, he went to work, he was late as he's been to work, he went home, he was with his family, conversations took place. There was nothing that anyone has relayed to us that suggests to us that he was in crisis on that day. So when he left his home that day, for the last time, that fateful time, there's nothing that we've learned to suggest that anyone could have foreseen that this was going to happen in the next hour.